What if I told you that the greatest skill for getting people to open up, even about sensitive information, has nothing to do with asking clever questions and everything to do with never asking a single one? It's the technique straight from the CIA that bypasses your brain's natural security system entirely. And once you master it, the conversation transforms. People volunteer details that they would normally guard. You build a deeper connection, close better deals, and understand others on the whole new level without ever sounding like you're interrogating them. In this video, we are breaking it down all step by step. First, I'll explain you exactly what elicitation is and why it works so powerfully. This is backed by psychology and neuroscience. Then we will walk through the core technique, triggering the need to correct the records, bracketing, and using disbelief and smart recaps. We will look at it how it's being used in the real intelligence operations and modern businesses. And at the end, I'll give you simple weekly challenges that will make this a natural habit. Stick around, and this is going to change your communication forever. Okay, so let's start with the basic. Elicitation. This is a proven CIA derived technique for gathering information through intelligence, but without asking any direct questions. It was formalized by intelligence expert John Nolan in his influential and now hard to find book, that's Confidential. The core idea here was simple yet brilliant. Replace questions with statement. Why? Because questions triggers a little alarm in your brain. They make the people feel that they are being tested or being controlled. Statements, they feel like a normal conversation. So the guard stays down and the information flows very naturally. Here's why this works on a deeper psychological or neurological level. Research on psychological reactance theory, pioneered by the psychologist Jack Brigham in the 1960s and backed by the decades of studies, show that when people perceive a threat to their freedom or autonomy, they instantly push back. Their brain goes into a defense mode. Direct questions feel controlling, so the resistance kicks in. Statements, on the other hand, feels collaborative. People feel like they're choosing to share, not being forced. And that's why they open up more. Neuroscience back this up too. When someone hears a pointed question, especially about something sensitive, it activates the amygdala. That's the brain threat detection center, triggering a mild stress response and the cortisol release. The blood flow shifts away from the prefrontal cortex and then towards your emotional defense. Statements don't trigger the same alarm. Instead, they allow the person to volunteer the information voluntarily, which feels rewarding and safe. Cognitive psychology's research that Nolan himself referenced also shows that the people remember questions far more vividly and longer than statements. So by avoiding the questions entirely, you keep the conversation feel like light and forgettable, even while extracting exactly what you need. The beauty of elicitation is that it exploits the nature of human tendencies. Our drive to correct inaccuracies, appear knowledgeable, and just to keep the conversation flowing. And it works especially well when the information is sensitive. The more guarded that someone feels, the fewer questions you should ask. So let's get to the actual techniques that you can start using today. And these are the ones that the intelligence professionals and top communicator rely on. The first powerful layer is triggering the need to correct the records. You make a statement that's slightly and obviously incorrect about something. The other person's brains almost can't help but jump and fix it. They are not just being asked, they're volunteering the right answer to set the record straight. It feels natural to them, not suspicious to you. The second technique is bracketing. Instead of asking for a specific number or detail, you casually offer a range. Something like, I've heard it's somewhere between March and May, or I bet it's between 40 and 60,000. Their instinct, their instinct is to narrow it down and correct you, giving you the precise information without you ever asking. The third layer, and one of the most effective, is disbelief. You follow up a statement with a gently expressed surprise or skepticism. That sounds like it went perfectly okay, but no challenges at all. Or, wow, I can't imagine how smooth that must have been. Again, no question marks, but it invites them to collaborate and correct you and share more than what you originally planned for and navigate conversation with the calm confidence that most people never develop. If this resonates with you, drop in a comment below of which technique you are going to try first this week. And if you want more such tools on leadership, negotiation, and everyday influence, and how neuroscience and psychology can help you, I will start a series soon. You have got this. Now go have the conversation with someone that actually matters. I'll see you in the next one.